Today I'm back at it giving you guys a Moonwell price update and price action video. So currently Moonwell is at 6 cents, and I'd like to say 8 tenths, or however you want to say it, but it's almost at 7 cents a token. And I believe I talked about this coin, or the first video I made about this was around when the coin was around 3 to 3.5 cents. I believe so. And that's when I personally entered as well. So I made that video, and now we've essentially doubled our money pretty much. And yeah, we have so much more room to grow with Moonwell, but I would like to show just the overall strength this token has had for it being so small. And with the token unlocks, that's something that people brought up, and that's what I want to bring up as well. So token unlocks. So holders of Moonwell, if they chose to lock their tokens, they can remove so every, I think, month of the 22nd. So October 22nd, just a couple days ago, we had the token unlock for Moonwell, and that's going to happen November 22nd, December 22nd. But look what happened when we had the token unlock in October 22nd. Really nothing whatsoever happened with that, and it scared a lot of people. A lot of people thought we would, dip pretty significantly if we were to see that token unlock, especially when the markets were not as strong a couple days ago. And even right now, compared to like the peaks we were having with Bitcoin hitting 69,000, etc., not as strong as they were at those points. Still pretty strong. The markets are pretty strong. But what I'm saying is Moonwell held up fantastically. There seems to be a lot of investor confidence within this token, and I believe that the people in Moonwell have more of a long-term outlook on holding. So rather than short-term gains, these people are looking for long-term holding. That's why I believe we didn't see as much price fluctuation as one might have thought in the negative. I mean, we are almost at levels, we kind of are at levels that we were with Moonwell when Bitcoin was around 69,000, and Bitcoin of course isn't. So that's really cool to see with this token. Another base play, Coinbase invested in it, and yeah, there's just so many beneficial things about this token in terms of tokenomics, etc., especially with it showing signs of being a strong coin, even with token unlocks and even with a dip. This dip, I'd like to quote, that dip really didn't affect the market, or for Moonwell, it didn't impact Moonwell whatsoever, in contrast to other coins like Aerodrome. Aerodrome had a little, slight sell-off, but at the end of the day, it's still very strong, Aero itself, but Moonwell held up a lot better. And that's what I want to point out in today's video. I think for those of you who want to get into Moonwell, this is going to be one of the biggest tokens in the base chain with Brett, with Aerodrome, I believe. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. Honestly, just another price update to share with you guys. We're almost at 7 cents, which is just fantastic. Very excited to see where this token goes. Could hit 10 cents. It could hit anything higher than that in the near future. But realistically, right now, it's just patience. It's very much patience. This token, again, we still need to just play it by ear, play it by day, update our price predictions every so often to kind of just make sure we're exiting in the smartest way possible, especially with something like Moonwell. But if you guys are looking to get into base and are looking for a great coin to get into that has, in my opinion, the biggest growth potential, I would look at Moonwell. I would not, go into it blindly. From my personal suggestion, I would 100% do your own research and figure out what it is that you want to do with this token. Maybe you do want to invest in it, maybe you don't want to invest in it. Whatever the case is, make sure you do your research, guys. Don't invest blindly into things. And at the end of the day, this is a token that could all of these tokens just go to zero. So always keep that in mind. Don't invest in arm and a leg unless you want to be like me, who's young, not too many responsibilities, to just throw in a lot of money and risk it, because that's what a lot of people did. And wealthy people, a lot of them like to take risks, and they believe if you're young, then you should take the risks no matter what. And so that's why I'm doing this as well, and I have full confidence in it, especially with, again, big institutions like in the exchange like Coinbase investing in a token with all of the data that Coinbase themselves have, with all the information that Coinbase has as well, and not just in terms of data. Of course, that means that they know something about Moonwell that others wouldn't. And again, keep that in mind. You have to understand that in order for you to actually potentially make any profits. Look to see what the big players are doing.